Hello, this is Wojciech Pietrzak again, excuse me, and I'm starting my games in the Polish Championship. The first game is against Marek, Adrian. This is the Polish Championship, but I'm gonna comment in English because most of my audience is English speaking here. And yes, nothing special in my hand at the beginning, although it's nice to have Nasser and it's nice to have UN intervention. So I guess that's it. My opponent doesn't seem very challenging, but this is the Polish Championship. I am in the group of 8. Everyone plays one game against each other, so 7 games to play. The two best advance further, and well, I have Janusz Schulz and Jędrzej Gąsiorowski and Tomasz Styczek in my group, so I have no room to lose against weak players. Okay, let's go with this one. So let's start from going Iran, somewhat standard, and well, this didn't work. But lowered DEFCON, I will need it if I want to contest Asia. And I want to contest Asia. Maybe I should have put this 1 point in Poland instead of Austria. But okay, my opponent is into Europe, and this is not something I could fight against, so I can create threats here. Normally I wouldn't take Afghanistan, but I have no clear views for taking any non-battle ground in Asia, and I feel with this hand I can dominate Asia just like he dominated Europe, so I can grab back these 5 points and then continue my fight for Middle East. Maybe with realignments against Iran. Although his coups failed, and after he failed this, I think I'll lower DEFCON, and this time succeeded, and he has to take Lebanon now, but this is not much helpful for him. I'm taking Syria and I think Libya. Yeah, he took Lebanon. This is quite nice, but I won Arab-Israeli war, so this was very lucky for me. Anyway, okay, let's UN intervene, Marshall Plan, and Syria, South Korea, and let's crawl here, and with East European unrest I think I'm gonna visit India and Libya. So fair enough, he dominated Europe, I dominated Asia. Unfair enough that I won the Arab-Israeli war. This cost him access to southern region of Middle East and 2 victory points, and I feel this may be important at some point, and it was unexpected indeed. Okay, so I'm losing access to Italy. But this is not a big deal. I now sincerely hope to not have Middle East defected or discarded by 5-year plan. And of course, I hope it comes now. Nicely played, and the space race of him, of course. I didn't get Middle East. I got defectors. And as I got CIA created, I'm gonna play the Cambridge 5, and if he has Middle East scoring... Oh, but he headlined duck and cover. And he doesn't have Middle East scoring. Crap. Okay, Fiddle gone. So with Fiddle gone, I don't need to worry that much about CIA created. But what should I do instead? When in doubt, take battlegrounds, of course. But in which order? NATO goes first, because he may have Warsaw Pact formed, and I don't want NATO to be activated. A step here, in case he has Indo-Pakistani war to get access. 1 point here to make it enough to play Korean War for ops to take South Korea, and 2 more here. I think I will 5-year plan CIA in my last action round. Perhaps the goal for an event. US-Japan mutual defense delayed. But this means when I find... Oh yes, Warsaw Pact formed, as I thought. But this means... No, I need more flexibility, so I have to give it to him. Like this. So stuff to be done this turn. Regain domination in Asia. This is done by taking Burma, then India and Pakistan. So if he doesn't get Thailand, which he probably does, even losing Indo-Paki doesn't really mean too much. India and Pakistan need 5-year plan, need 3 points. So I have 1 to take Burma and 1 elsewhere, probably Israel. Then defectors to space race. I'm not sure about eventing the goal, in contrary to just playing it. Okay. He's attempting to take India directly. Let's do it this way. Now if he wins Indo-Paki, I can retake Indo-Paki with the China card, but of course in this case I have to play CIA this turn without 5-year plan. On the other hand, maybe it's worth saving 5-year plan and defectors for the next turn. Oh, Suez Crisis. How nice. This can't be repaired at least. So CIA okay, he's not dominating Europe now. He's provoking me to take India. But I feel I got provoked here. And I'll save myself an option to use the China card more efficiently. Yep, over-controlled Thailand. A good choice. Okay, here you go. Of course, now I look stupid if I play 5-year plan and defectors, because I lose one op compared and one action round of him knowing my hand, compared to just playing defectors and then 5-year plan with CIA. But this is not a big deal. Actually, 5-year plan is a good hold card, and I don't really care that much about defectors. I may space it, I may put it into Israel, but this gives me 1 point. Yeah, let it go to space. It's better to gain 1 point here than to lose 1 point by defectors, and perhaps gain 1 point in Israel. But I don't like that Middle East didn't appear, and he suddenly has 4 victory points. Well, mostly due to duck and cover and successful space race. Okay. Red Scare Purge with blockade is a good idea, I guess, even though socialist governments are tempting. So let it go this way. Yeah, against Marshall Plan, the socialists wouldn't be as strong. On the other hand, now I may react directly to Marshall by socialist governments. Yeah, letting him a coup. Allowing him a coup. But with Colombia, he's gonna have his meal-ups anyway. And if he's gonna coup, I may count on draining a 4-op from his hand, and then play blockade perhaps. He has D-style. Removed 2 4-op cards. Red Scare Purge here. NATO was played, nuclear test ban was played, so it is possible that he doesn't have any. Yep. He has Indo-Paki. Okay, but before we commit into anything, let's just play it simple. Of course, this setup almost requires spacing independent threads, so I either use the China card or resign from scoring Israel, because I don't have card to really get there. I just want him to take his time. Yep, an event. A successful one. Okay, let's go with the China card. So I'm holding one. And I guess this might be 5-year plan. And I have to remember DEFCON is still at 3. So let me score this now. So DEFCON is at 3. But I have independent threats now quite playable. Oh, and you had this one. Okay then. So independent threats. Where am I queuing? Actually, I'm queuing in Colombia. Losing Romania, of course, probably. But now that all the scorings are gone. Okay, scoring, Indo-Paki event, Truman. He didn't suffer a single point from Red Scare. Distal would be spaceable anyway. Sorry, so Red Scare Purge so far didn't cost him any op. Only now it could. That's amusing. And I must say, he's not playing bad. And he was rewarded with a good roll for his quite good playing. Now that DEFCON is at 4, South African unrest is tempting. Southeast Asia scoring is tempting to just stop being in my hand. But I guess I try 5-year plan. But Cuban Missile Crisis is also tempting, and Latin American Death Squads is also tempting. Yeah, let it be Latin American Death Squads. He's seeing my headline. And maybe let it be followed by Defectors Cooing Lebanon. Because then I may be able to play our man in Tehran into Jordan. Of course, what's also worth thinking of is realigning Thailand. I don't have good card to coup Thailand. I also don't have good views to avoid his control of Middle Eastern countries. Okay, let's ignore Thailand for a while, because Southeast Asia scoring is not gonna be scored if I don't want it to be scored. And let's start fighting for South America. Because I will probably want to discard Southeast Asia scoring to 5-year plan, and to do it quite painlessly I have to spread into South America, and I want to event South African unrest because this is a valuable access gainer. I think he may have UN intervention now. Oh no, he doesn't. So I'm earning. Okay. Let's go here to make more targets for my Cuban Missile Crisis. Or if he plays the China card, I'm gonna return it to him by Usuri immediately. I don't think couing Pakistan was a right call. I think he should rather be focused on mid-war regions, or of course Southeast Asia. A decent play, although unjustified by my 5-year plan and scoring, would be taking Indonesia, Malaysia and Philippines and denying me couing any of them at the same time. And this is the moment when I think he's starting panicking. As Asia is gone and Southeast Asia is gonna be gone, I feel much more comfortable with giving him Usuri River skirmish than with giving him our man in Tehran. Ooh. Whew. So, let's space it. with Ussuri, I think I'll take Brazil. Oh, back to space race and failed. Okay, maybe, just maybe, I will want to repair the damage Ussuri does, but taking Brazil is important anyway. Maybe even with over control, and after OAS, okay, you either take Argentina, if go to Brazil, I retake it, if go to Venezuela, I realign it. And Cameroon and Zimbabwe will have their time with 5-year plan. And Asia, well, I hate ignoring Asia like this. Oh, but it was nice that he actually attacked Laos, Cambodia this strongly. Okay, so he has point gainers, and now the painful moment for me. In this case, let's take a chance on this. Of course, failed. So 5-year plan, I guess. Cameroon, Zimbabwe and Guatemala. With Cameroon and Zimbabwe I take 2 at once. With Guatemala I'm trying to take advantage of my hairline. And now I discarded Southeast Asia scoring and managed to dominate all the non-scored regions. But this cost me Asia, and I'm not probably winning this game on victory points before Asia returns. South America, Central America, Brezhnev. What's on the discard? Defectors are on the discard. Am I happy with one small step? No, not yet. But what am I happy with in this case? I'm unhappy with his junta, of course. Okay, let it be Brezhnev. I know it's gonna be partially waste because I'll have to play 2 scorings and perhaps I'll have to space at least once. Okay, he's gonna coup, probably in Zaire, retaking domination in Africa. Okay. Let's start repairing damages. And I'm playing the entire hand, which means that after that I have to play Bear Trap on myself, I think. Spectacularly inconveniently. I think it's gonna be my last action round. Okay, but before this all come through, let's try to gain points from these places. Maybe I should have scored Central America right now. Zimbabwe? Seriously? Dude. Let's create threats in 2 places at once. And let's start scoring, because I may find myself having no time to score. Well, I have to have time for scoring, but I have to space duck and cover. Let's scar South America first, because I really wouldn't like him to coup Colombia with no good counter-couing options. And yeah, let it go this way. Maybe some missile envy from you. What's left? Africa's left. And Africa doesn't look good, and is gonna look even worse after nuclear subs. Whew. Toffee, toffee. Of course, Bear Trap will have to attempt to realign Nigeria or Zaire. If he, for example, coups Angola, realigns Angola now, because taking Nigeria leaves him a very nice coup target. He's coupping with Fidel, he's coupping Angola, he's coupping Angola very strong. So I have to realign him. I have to realign him, I said. Damn it! Okay, so So this looks worse than I expected. Even though he played wastefully. I had to bear trap myself, and I hadn't gained anything from it. Portuguese Empire crumbles, doesn't give what it should give. Decal is buried or not? No, he discarded it on turn 1. That was weird. We will bury you, gone. Okay, let's play Missile Envy so that maybe I get... Oh, he's seeing my headline. Whew, forgot about it, but let's hope I'm not losing on the spot. Yeah, with We Will Bury You gone, I shouldn't be losing. Let's hope to get a coup. And then, okay, containment. It's not an aggressive headline. Cultural Revolution, I could have received better. But now I actually appreciate that DEFCON is at 3. Because if he leaves it as it is, which he didn't, I could coup in Africa. Whereas now I can play into Africa directly with a China card to disable flip back, which he almost certainly could do due to containment. Cards remaining in my hands. Maybe Alliance for Progress to let it go on turn 7. Certainly not Long Gunman. Not Kitchen Debates, I want to get rid of this. Of course not Africa scoring. Maybe the goal for a headline. Yeah, it would be a good headline. It's about time to take Pakistan back. Unless, of course, he has the idea first. Kitchen Debates. Time. Actually, Long Gunman has a higher priority to get rid of. Is it worth cooing? I'm in Tunisia. I think it may be worth trying once, but only once. It wasn't, but I needed these meal ups anyway. Junta and ABM still not gone. Kennedy still not gone. And he'll be able to discard long gunman. I don't like it. And this was kinda sorta weak, and I now think that realigning him from here is a very nice call. And if I had lost it on +3, come on. There is gonna be a reshuffle. Yeah, we were rather hoarding the China card. So Arab-Israeli war, I'm not sure, realign Panama or Ornt. Nah. Let's take what's ours. And yeah, the goal seems a nice headline, even though he sees it. But I have to push stronger, because the map doesn't look very convincing, I must say. And I shouldn't afford myself losing this game. Yep. And discard of Che. Now who gets Kennedy? I did. I also got South America scoring, and I got ABM treaty, which I am therefore very happy to headline. Or not. Maybe I'll headline the goal? Missile envy is not a threat. Okay, let's assume he doesn't have Europe scoring this turn. And if he defects ABM treaty, oh well. Things like this just happen. And I think I am ready to activate NATO. He's hunting me. Okay, in this case, let's attack Argentina. Hoping for him to be much less efficient. He wasn't less efficient, but I got enough to get what I wanted. Unless, of course, he has brush war or something like this. Okay, this plus Middle East plus OPEC. The game may be over soon if I'm a little lucky. Yeah, I could realign him. But even at +3, I don't think risking is what I should do now. I'm at +10 here, and okay, he may reduce it to +8 quite easily by putting one into Uruguay. And then I may think of realigning. But other than that, I just wanna catch this scoring. He's reducing it to 8. Okay, let's go into this ops war, because I feel he's doing it the wrong way. 1 point into Uruguay reduces it to 8 as well, and doesn't waste ops. And this was wrong. This was certainly wrong. This was never worth a China card. So now I can hold Kennedy, probably. Oh, he had sold and he used the China card. Come on. Let's take a chance on this. Oh, no. No. Nah. If I want to take a chance on anything, yeah, let's take a chance on space race first. Doing this as well, but failing. This is the most efficient way to try anything. And now Middle East is in my favor, but anywhere else is against me. So I hope for early war games or Middle East followed by OPEC. Because otherwise I'm not in a good position, even though I'm leading by 11 points. Yeah, he didn't have any scorings, but he's more likely to draw scorings in favor of him than against him. Okay. But he also doesn't have enough Middle East and Europe scoring and socialist governments. So how about trying to headline socialist governments and cash European domination? And if this fails, Middle East followed by OPEC. Of course, preceded by marine barracks bombing. Because maybe I'm not in the need of OPEC. Okay, so socialist governments are empty. Middle East gives me 6. OPEC gives me 5. So if he has terrorism, if I play it this way, he has to react in the Middle East. And now if he coups and fails, it's over. If he coups and succeeds, he gets back to 6. If he coups and succeeds fully by flipping me, he gets it back to 5. Now, I will score Middle East and wait for things to happen. If he has any scoring in his favor, like Asia scoring, yes. Then I have to score Europe, because I'm not winning the game this turn. And only then I can score OPEC. I wonder if he remembers about DEFCON. If he does, he may control Africa, maybe, but he may. He can't grab me the China card. He doesn't seem to remember. Okay, he grabbed me OPEC once. So high roll. Okay, he grabbed me one of OPEC. But I think I can live with this. Why? Oh, you're grabbing points. I'm grabbing points too. But by spacing your own card, this suggests that he doesn't have tough my hands cards. So maybe I can just event ask not. On the other hand, he may have a nasty scoring, but what nasty scoring? The scorings which remain are not nasty for him any longer. And this was great because I can use puppets to first play into Zaire and Dominican Republic so that he can dominate Africa and he can't dominate Central America. the fact that he spaced his own card is so confusing for me. If he holds Aldrich Ames, he probably wants it to get rid of a very concrete, particular card. A beer time for me. Excuse me for a moment. I'm back right after finding out that my glass for beer is broken. In the meantime, okay, I'll repair Zaire and Nigeria to over-control both. Iran, I count on hostage crisis. All the Arab-Israeli war. I must already say that I strongly underestimated my opponent, basing on his rating and performance so far, although this wasn't the best decision, even if it worked for him. But in general, I feel I am the luckier one in this game, yet even though I have problems. Long gunman discarded. We will bury you is gone for good. Defectors is not. Okay, let's play something neutral, followed by a coup. With or followed by Soviets shut down Kal. Attempting to gain something in Africa. Then Aldrich Ames, and I have a view into his hand to know about the optimal use of Missile Envy. I have 2 Defcon suicide cards and multiple his cards in my hand. Okay, this was defected. Not a big deal. So he needs to space a 4. Now let's go for Africa. And now that Defcon is at 2, I'm gonna attack his hand with Aldrich Ames Remix. Maybe it's better to play Special Relationship first. To make use of the fact that he doesn't control UK. And I need Milops anyway. And I need to coup an African country anyway to gain domination. This wasn't nice. Certainly this wasn't nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need a coup now. And if he counters, well, Aldrich Ames Remix to grab Africa scoring from his hand. Of course, I'm not winning this game by Defcon, so I have to win this on points. And the map is in his favor, so I need to grab advantage. At least this. Okay, North Sea Oil is painless if I discard card from him. Chernobyl is painless. All the other cards are in my favor. So, goodbye Reagan bombs Libya, I guess. Yep. But this doesn't help picking a target for missile envy. As he has to give me all these events, it's probably going to play Iran-Contras as his last card. And yet I have to space this shit. I think it's worth saving Missile Envy for the next turn. Because now it's only a 1-op gainer. While on turn 10 it may be a game changer. Mm-hmm. So Camp David. To Israel and Poland to be able to coup with John Paul, because he still has Truman somewhere. Yeah. I feel I might be losing this game. Yeah, Star Wars, Junta to Brush Wars. Okay, one Brush War was failed. He's playing very good. Okay, taking Pakistan with the China card can wait. Central America is the least important region. Oh, you're cooing with Iran-Contras. Okay. I will get Che now. And I'd like him to have his Che coup inefficient. Therefore, I will break France, so he's more or less forced to take France back. After which I'm coughing Cameroon first. Yeah, to see a high roll allowing me performing another coup in Central America. So, defector's gone. And what the hell is this hand supposed to mean? Distal is pointless as an event, no real sources to do it. 2 Defcon suicide cards. Our man in Tehran is what it is. Oh, and I'm perched for the very last turn. Of the game. This really hurts. And this probably means I'm losing the game. Okay. But calming down. I'm gonna leave these two, so I will play the China card. So I will play it now, because I can't flip Pakistan or Thailand. I can count on cooing Angola, leaving me two good targets. I will then play Missile Envy, because I feel the downside risk is mediocre. We will bury you is gone, so what else? If Olympic Games is the card, it's gone as well. No, I don't feel there is any risk in playing Missile Envy on my side. This was an important coup. And this was a 1. I didn't use Glasnost because I can hope to get the Reformer on the Missile Envy, but in general this game is lost. Provided he doesn't have War Games as the only 4-op card. He did, but he played it right now. Damn it. Well, he did have it. Not sure about the onlyness. Oh well, so I'm probably already out in this Polish Championship, but anyway, thank you for watching and see you next time. I'm saying it in advance. Distal may be quite useful actually, because it's a 4-op card instead of 2-op card, only it can be used in non-controlled countries. Oh! So I would have won if he hadn't triggered War Games. So very well played by him, that he actually played these War Games. Okay, let's try cooing. He's going with terrorism. This was not enough. But then, what use can I make of it? a good question. Okay, I may space tear down to avoid playing colonials and grain sales. I hate that he had it. In Africa, it's 7 versus 4. Sorry, 7 versus 5. So if he flips a country, it's gonna be 6 versus 6. If he takes South Africa and flips the country, it's even worse. And I want to play Glasnost for the event on my last action round to gain these 2 points. So I need a backup in Africa. Or maybe I'll play Glasnost for ups. Strongly depends on what he does. I should have put one in Salvador actually. Just made it too easy for him. Oh. Just repaired it for me. What crap does he have? Okay, now Glasnost can flip one battleground, but if it doesn't change the who's dominating, it's irrelevant. It may if it flips Libya. On the other hand, it denies him Air 7 because he has to concentrate on denying what I just did. 1, 7, 3, 5 plus 6 for the China card, so now it's at 0 and he has the move, so he's winning. Slightly, but winning. Unless, of course, he has only painful cards in hand.